Islam. All right, we're live. Thank you. For communications, Brother Colin. My name is Kashim Ali. I am the Minister of Logistics, Cultural Relationships, International for Moorish Angelic Temple. My experience here at the temple has been a great one, has been one that has really expanded me into getting to know what we call my higher self. Higher self, essentially, is my angelic self. We are thoughts of Allah, so we are really grateful to be doing this divine mission of upliftment of fallen humanity. We are here to do this work globally. This means a lot to me because in my journey, I have been really put in tune with divine principles like love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And what it means to become this on a daily basis. This is the only way that we can become our higher self, our angelic self. So therefore, this is for the next generations. This is for a legacy that we're passing down for the yet to be born. So it is with great esteem and great pleasure and great honor to be here at Moorish Angelic Temple introducing the Holy Prophet in this divine mission of culmination and uplifting fallen humanity. Islam was. All right.
I'm Colin Collier. I serve as Minister of Communications at Moorish Angelic Temple for the upliftment of fallen humanity. And I serve as the communications person that gets the computer or the electronics, handles the websites and the business overall electronic side of Moorish Angelic Temple. Been serving for 6 months, and I've learned a ton, just truth in general, a lot of truth that every person, young person, old person, person growing up should know, needs to know, to understand the oneness that we all share. Mindset, high mind, and low mind, every plane of mind to understand. So I'm learning, and I can't wait for everyone to see the videos so that they can learn and understand where they fit in the placement of the oneness, so that you can know self, or know self better and know yourself better. Again, Colin Collier. Islam, thank you, Morris, for having me and knowing me. I introduced the noble prophet Juali. Islam.
Islam, brothers and sisters. It's been a long time, a real long time, since we even spoke each other in a Mexican. Yeah, that's what I said. It's been a long time since we talked to each other in a Mexican. Or to have our meal by the Nile, or in the sand dunes, or alongside the pyramid. You remember those days, because we surely miss them. But we don't even have to remember only. When we can manifest them back again. That which was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. We have to understand. You cannot destroy life. Life of all sorts and kinds. The life of the nation of people. I heard a statement being made, and I appreciated it because it said everything that it's ever going to need to be said. It says, the person says to the other person, I have 5,000 years under my belt. How many you got? You don't have 5,000 years, you don't even have an equivalent amount to even begin to consider. We are 5,000 years and trillion billion strong in people, you know? The culmination is what we're talking about today. Brothers and sisters, do you see the culmination? You see all these things coming together? Are you prepared? Have you been being prepared for what's coming? Is being shown to you. It's no illusion. This is an actuality. Remember the story of the three pigs? The wolf came, right? The wolf, the big bad wolf came, and he, let him know, I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you.
Right.
But I don't like it. So he went and he threw down the house of straw, and he went and destroyed the other house that the pig had. Now he had a good meal. He all nice and ready. He go to sleep under the bamboozle tree. Okay, he go to sleep underneath the bamboozle tree. You hear me, y'all? He went to sleep under the bamboozle tree after eating the two pigs. Then he said, "Oh, whoa!" He woke up. He said, "I'm hungry." So he goes. He said, "I know where the pig is at." So he goes over there to the third pig. And he said, "All right, pig, come on out, because I'll huff and puff and I'll blow your house in." Little piggy said, "Go ahead and do your thing, man. Go ahead and do your thing." You know?
Right.
He said, we got a pig history. You know what I mean? For a long time. We got a pig history. We learned how to mix stuff up and make it strong. So you go on and huff and puff and see if you can blow me down. You know what I mean? And the wolf didn't believe. So he had a heart attack. Right? He had a heart attack. And guess what? The little pig was so nice, came out and buried him.
Buried the wall.
He buried his enemy that wanted to destroy him.
Right.
So the action through all of this is do unto others as you have others do unto you.
Right.
For surely that which you do shall come back around, right? We listen to music and we don't even realize the revelations that go and listen to music when we were playing 45 and 78. It went round and round and round and we heard the music coming from out the round, you know? It was coming out and it was going around in circles, right? And if you put it on a higher speed, you got Mickey Mouse. Anybody home? Anybody?
Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
Anybody home? You know? You have to realize, the culmination of things, how things all come together, and they all come together. It can come together positively, or it comes together and it explodes. They don't come together and be cohesive. When this culmination of lower essences come together, love is cohesive. When people of love come together, it's cohesive. We bind.
Right.
We bond with one another. Our minds bond, while still remaining individual. We ain't talking about no melting pot.
Right.
But at any rate, the culmination of things we're talking about today, right? It is a force that is dealt with if you do your research and then you find out what is the influence of all these things when you understand what's going on in your environment. But if you don't study the system that we have above us as well as the system below us, there is a stellar light system we call it by another name, but I'm gonna call it what it is.
Right.
Stella by Starlight, y'all heard that song before, right? And it was produced and sung to women at night. Stella by Starlight. And look at Marlon Brando. Oh, Stella, Stella. hmm The culmination of things, how things come together. It's all part of realization also. Because when things come together in your life, you need to see how it is put, how it's placed. So you know what you have, or you know what you may need as things come together in your life. Let me make this one point too to you, brothers and sisters, that in the world of philosophy, Juma. Juma means the coming together. Another word, culmination, right? Juma, the coming together. You know, it's nothing new. This is something that has been in effect for a long time. But action and reaction have to take place in order for the cause to have an effect. Anybody home? Hmm?
Right.
Oh, you want me to let that marinate on your brain a little bit there? Hmm. Okay.
Also, it's like universal laws.
Now we're going to look at culmination in habits. Culmination in habits, right?
Mm.
We form good habits and we form bad habits, right? Bad habits, bad thoughts, bad feelings towards others or certain things.
Mm. Right.
It's impossible to hate the opposite thing that you think you need to hate, because that hate is generated in yourself and the culmination turns out to be poison. Now you are a poisonous person and you think you have the right to say that person made me mad, and so I'm still mad. 15 years later, 15 years later, boy, you sucking poison. You become a poison dart.
Is it cancer like that?
You have to realize the combination of things. Some are good, and some of them will leave you in the grave.
Mm.
Don't let things build up. Not bad things. Don't let bad things build up. You know, you have to learn how to alleviate those things that are culminating in the life that are bad. You have to check it. You have to get rid of it, because you have to realize on this journey of higher mind and perfection of one's destiny, to achieve that, to be in harmony with mother and father, right? And it tells you what are the steps. It tells you godly, to be godly, around godliness, you must be clean, inside and out. The culmination of bad habits, drugs, bad food, and you're not laxative in your body, all that builds in your body. And yet one wants to believe that they have a purified body when your body has not had a chance to be clean. It's like a dirty rug. You can run a vacuum across it, but the rug is still dirty. The combination of things, the culmination of things, you have to stay on it. You want a clean carpet looking nice, then you got to make sure you clean it often. Because when you don't, you see what you got. Huh? Anybody coming out of marinating yet? Huh? Anybody toss the sauce? Hmm? Hey, turn that lettuce be over. Turn that lettuce over. Anybody? Hey, we're making a salad. Okay? Salad. Okay? Anybody home? I feel good today. I want to have fun with y'all. You know? Y'all need to come out of your shell too. You know what I mean? And work on that higher end of high mind. Right? Don't be afraid to do what's right. Because when you do what's right, you know that feeling that you get and that comes from know not where. But you feel good when you do it. In truth, not to be seen of men, because many people do to be seen of men. But when you do it from the heart, you get a feeling that you can't buy. Nobody can give it to you. You do that by the act of selfless love. Selfless love is something that's very important. You'll learn that in life if you're a true seeker of the truth. We talked to two of the brothers that have been here assisting me, you know. They had enough courage to come into Moorish Angelic Temple, which was not known by many, right? Not as the Moorish Angelic Temple, but Moorish Science Temple they know,
Right.
which both organizations are mine. I am the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, founder of Moorish Science Temple and Moorish Angelic Temple. Many things have been inactive because of the mindset of such individuals among the ranks of what they say fake identities, being what they know they're not qualified to be, you know, in positions by friendship and favor, which we don't believe in. It's not in life. It told you, let's get it from the dove. Mama took care of you in the womb, then she pushed you out. You had to do something special. You had to open up your mouth and breathe, okay?
Right.
Now you are independent. You are now independent. Check it out. The combination of things, 9 months. Pop out, and you got your first job. Breathe, baby, breathe. So the culmination is very important to understand, you know. We are a blessed people. You need to find out what the New World Order is really about and not what man or others say, because this is a law, and everyone that is familiar with more, man never know by being told. In order for man to know, he himself must be what he knows. Okay? So, I'm talking. You hear me. A lot of things I'm talking about as far as culmination, unless you're up on the word, you don't completely understand what I'm talking about. That's cool though, because I gave you some homework. For those that want to do some research, check out culmination. You know, you'll find it to be quite interesting and it will fit into your life, believe me. I'm quite sure you have some good things you want to increase and some bad things you want to release. Love you, Moors. That's all for now. Islam.
Islam.
That's what it is.
Right. Yeah. It's awesome. That was really awesome.